Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And we are on... Woo. I actually lost count. Isn't that weird? It's kind of a hard game. I think this is episode 50. I think we are officially on part 50 Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We are about 57 hours into the game. Absolutely wild. Looked at the alliance map in the last episode, and there's like 7 other places for me to go. It's absolutely ridiculous how much stuff there is in this game. I'm loving every minute of it. My only concern, really, is that there's going to be so much game that I won't have enough time to play other games. Which, you know, that's a beautiful concern to have. Especially in 2020, we have so many problems. And very much the least of our problems. But anyways, in the last episode, we met this kind fellow back here called Hunwald, who is the son of the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, who is being exiled, and we need to take him back to his father in Lincoln. And so we're on a little delivery quest, so we're going to take him over. And we also met his friend Elfgar, who's a Thane. He seems nice. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with his political situation with his father.
Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
I'd rather not.
What were you told when the gods exiled you?
Yes, so I'm not really sure why Hunwald is being exiled from Lincoln. He makes it sound like it's a conspiracy. I'm kind of wondering, and like his father isn't complicit in it, but a part of me is thinking maybe he's just an idiot, and he's kind of responsible for his own banishment. I think that's something we're gonna see in the next section. So let's we're just gonna skedaddle along the coast. We're not gonna bother getting a boat. We're just gonna run.
I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky! Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal.
Your Dane, lady love. Right. Be my eyes soon.
Looks like we're...
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Looks like we're back in Lincoln. It's a pretty easy spot for me to climb the wall.
Everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
And it looks like I didn't need to,
This town is your home?
It was and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
I was pretty sure it was telling me to go into the town, right? Yeah, it's over there. I don't know why my little quest marker had,
You're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people.
Is Hunwald not inside right now?
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was quite poorly, but he has the heart of a lion
There he
and
is.
the Holy Spirit itself within him. A bout of illness would never bring him low.
Did he think highly of you?
Oh yes, yes indeed. The Thanes and clergy of Lincolnshire are not fond of me, but they do not yet know me well enough.
I fear great
Not
crowds
true.
will gather soon.
The people of...
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if there's more to the story than he's letting on. Like, did he, by any chance tried to kill?
No one has heard from the Ealdorman in weeks. What's happened?
Lord Hunbiel. He's
The
probably
Ealdorman?
fighting the Danes to the north.
No, he's made a pact with them. They're peace now, you heard?
No, that can't be true.
So there's like a handful of guys just kind of chilling.
Barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
Obviously, I need to get down to the door here. They're doing a pretty damn good job at blocking it up. So I'm going to take an advantage to using this super cool poison arrow.
Fear not, I shall be mine again.
Not very stealthy. I'm hoping these guys didn't have a chance to call in backup. But not very stealthy of me. That poison arrow really didn't help my cause, did it? Anyways, here we go, Hunwald. I killed some of your father's guards. I hope he doesn't hold that against me. To be fair, I don't know what they were doing here.
Hunwald, praise God you live. I do, my dear Regenhair, body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Who took the Ealdorman? Was it soldiers or men of God?
There were men with swords, and those of the cloth. And a healer, too. One who had oft been a guest in this house.
Galwina, one of the sisters my father put great faith in. He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right, we'll find a quiet way in if we can.
He seems nice. Yeah, about this quiet way in we're talking about. I seem to have only found the loud, stabby way-ins. The fairest maiden to sail across the sea, with a blade in her hand and no time for me. A delicate flower, her complexion ruddy, with raw strength enough to beat me bloody. Thy name is charming as though God had humor. The scent of a Dane is more than just rumor. I am bound to thee, we go hand in hand. Our love I will one day seal with a band. That's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. Looks like there's a lot of wealth in here. Yeah. Grunwald, how do I get at your family jewels?
Who was that fellow?
Regenhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place.
I wish you the
And he's
best
known
of
me
luck
since
in
I
your
was but a
endeavors,
little
Dane.
lordling. A simple
My lord
fellow,
stumbled again
where
and took to
every inch
bed
was
early
sought.
afternoon, keeping me to his tomes and schools, made some commentaries on the former kings of Lindsey, was cheery in spite of a full season of feeling unwell. Lord feels poorly today, some food went down and then came up. I supplied him with water and mead. Same result. Hunwald arrived in the evening and stayed by his father's side, talking loudly of a Dane lady he has befriended in the north. Another day of weeping and prayers. Lord says he feels good as though he swallowed a live hedgehog, and the cricket now the former Danes chase the lad around his insides. Hunwald, not seen for many weeks, his father seems not to notice his absence. Soldiers arrived at the behest of Beth Akcha and bade my lord follow, which he did without complaint. I continued the daily chores, not knowing if or when I shall see my lord again. Yet with so much time freed up, I dare note here that my Latin has improved with practice. To one day read the scriptures myself in the holy Roman tongue would be a blessing indeed. I pray for my lord's safe return, but not so soon. He's a little sus, if you ask me. That's less than good. So it looks like we're going this way. And also looks like these items I'm looking for are very close. I just can't find them. Let's kind of go around this way. There's so much wealth in Hunwald's house. Why isn't he just leaving it for me to steal like a good friend, you know? I'm kind of wondering if it's part of the mission, because I clearly have to come back here. Maybe when I do the mission, I'll be able to steal all his wealth, you know? Oh, hang on. There's some wealth over here. Behind those guards. Hello, guard. Whoa. Apparently there were guards very close beside me. I just did not notice them at all.
We will attack on sight here.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not good.
Let's keep our wits about us.
Come on. You don't need to look for me. I could have been anywhere. Alright. Not the most stealthy, but I mean it worked, right? Wasn't seen. All the baddies are dead. Call that a win. So this guy over here appears to have some wealth. I appear to want his wealth. According to a Viking culture, that's a good enough reason to kill him, right? Am I crazy? Is there a wall between me and him? Why can't I hit him? Oh yeah, they're all on the other side of a wall. I want to see if I can lure them to come in here. I do love that. I wish the game kind of told you could do this, but that's so funny that you can do like corner assassinations. The game at no point told me that this was a thing I could do.
Jesus, what's happening?
I was not stealthy at all, guys. Alright, 0% stealth there. So far these guys have been doing a good job of not telling anyone when they're dying. Anyway, let's get some bracers. Alright, so we're supposed to be going this way. I think. Got a little distracted from the quest. Well, there's just so much wealth here. Oh, we're supposed to be going this way. I think here is just my, my friend, who I haven't seen in a while. Hunwald, where are you, buddy? Kunwald, buddy, oh pal. Like, where are ya? I'm not sure if he can't climb buildings, and that's the reason why I keep losing him. And it's like I've seriously just cleaned out a lot of enemies in this area. Kunwald, you dense mother forker. God damn it. Alright. We're fine, right? We're fine. Really, I think the only thing I lost there was the sync point. I'm okay with that. If all I lost was the sync point, it's fine. I really want to get that book. Something tells me it's not just going to be lying out in the open for me to get. You know? Those two guards are definitively looking the wrong way. So I should be able to walk out past them here. Hey guys. Don't tell anyone you saw me. Alright, looks like some guards outside of this establishment. And a key! How beautiful. Whoa. I'm very exposed. Oh, please don't be bugged, Hunwald. Please don't be bugged again.
Thor lends me strength.
Okay, Hunwald's still behind me, we're good. I just need to find out how to get in to this room to get the key. Okay, so there's nowhere to break that. I feel like this is like a multi-part little challenge here. I need to get that key, but in order to get that key, I think I need to break into the second area. Good night. Okay, I think I should be able to kill all three of these guards really easily. They're all looking the wrong way.
That reminds me. No, never mind.
Alright guys, if any of you know how to get into this area over here. Well, you guys are all dead. Any guidance you have would be appreciated.
Need you, Eivor.
Oh my god, can you stop being incompetent? Okay, I can't break into there. I feel like it has to be through here, right? There's this key in here. The only thing I can think of is maybe I've wandered into a game area. And maybe like I need to do a mission to get into here. Typically that's not the case though. Typically to get into here, I just need to be savvy and smart. I mean, I'm being as savvy and smart as I think. Oh, come on. I didn't check the roof, really. It's like some amateur hour for me. That's like day one stuff. Always check the roof. Anyways, this door is locked. What the heck? So it looks like we move this. Damn it. So we move this. Move, damn you. Key should be in here. Alright. That puzzle was trickier than it should have been. I honestly didn't think that would take me any time at all. Hello, Buck. Piercing shot. What a useless superpower. Never used the original version of that. I'm not going to use the upgrade version of that either. And for the sake of completion, I'm just going to jump up here and break the bar on this door. But I mean, I don't really need to. Alright, come on, kid. Please stop getting stuck on things. This kid is actually ridiculous. He can kind of climb, but not really climb. So it's like anytime the challenge is for him to climb up anything high, he just can't do it. Alright, fine. Whatever. I guess that's the challenge of the mission, right? I need to get Hundwald to be able to get there, despite his blatant incompetencies. I mean, if the mission objective was just for me to get there, this would be trivial, right? I mean, the obvious way in is I just shoot this guy. Alright, let's walk down this way. Still with me, kid? Let's walk up this way. And we'll sneaky sneaks up here. See, we can do this, kid. You just have to be slightly less than incompetent.
Seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's food was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Humboldt?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
Alright. I actually already got the sync point. But I had to back up to a previous save when I didn't have it. Because of some little buggy issues. But, I mean, it's not a lot of effort to get it, and as long as the Hunwald doesn't get lost while I'm climbing this building, it shouldn't really matter. Just an excuse to go look at the beautiful British countryside, right? And that's my last sync point in Lincoln. Damn it, Hunwald, can you not be incompetent for like 1 second? I am right beside you. Alright, so it looks like we're close to where we're going. We need to get here. These guards don't seem to want to let me get there. But I think there's going to be a way past them, I believe. Because if the game wanted me to just kill them, it would just let me... It would not lead me through this weird rigmarole. You know? So there's going to be some way past them. The obvious answer is it's right there. I don't think Hunwald can climb this wall. No. He in fact cannot. So I could get rid of those two guards. I think that's probably the way I'm going to go about it. I'm just going to kill him. But I'm going to do a little stealthy like. No. Wait, what the hell? You just got here? How'd you get here? You haven't been able to climb a damn building this whole game. You just friggin' climbed. I can't tell if this kid is like a savant or an idiot. Anyways, looks like we made it. We didn't even have to kill anyone. Which was a good thing, maybe? I'm not sure.
Archer, Herevryth, tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
I'm not the Dane he's
I'm
in
not
love
the
with.
Dane he's been plowing, and I don't own a farm.
I know you mean well, Bishop, but there's no cause to insult Swanborough's honor. You leave my lady love out of this.
Ah, your mystery Dane has a name. Sadly, the people of the Shire will hardly be comforted. Now that you have swelled your father's tolerance for pagans into a sin.
I have no patience for insults and rumor. We've come to speak with Lord Hunbeor. That's all.
Lord Hunbior has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against the Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna threaten him. Screw him.
These stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord without saying a word. That's all we know.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Kind of feel like both of them are being
Stay
really
within these walls
suspicious.
where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
Got it. Kill a bunch of hospice workers. You got it. Really just want to kill these guys, but it's not like in my best interest to do that. Anyways, 88 meters. I think I can just stealth my way over top here.
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
I don't see a good way to distract this guy. May just have to be a lot of bloodshed right now, right? It's a shame that there are 3 guys. If there's 2 guys, this would be easy peasy. What if I just kill that guy?
What now?
No, assassinate the other guy. There we go. I don't think you will.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Alright, not the greatest stealth, but definitely a passable attempt. Seems to be a symbol over here. Oh. Maybe I didn't even need to kill those guys. Maybe I could just, maybe I could have walked around them the whole time. Hello.
Do you know where your Ealdorman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
You're kind of sus. I mean, I'm literally hiding in a bush. Wonder if I just, by pure luck, talk to the right healer.
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Ealdorman. I know his favorite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with leeches. That sort of thing.
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no bloody idea. Is that what you asked me?
Forget it.
Man, she sucks. Can I opt into killing her? Worst kind of person, guys. Maybe this is the right person. This looks like to be a full
Are you
cutscene.
the head sister here?
Aye, and I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice, not a barracks. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your Ealdorman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your Ealdorman would agree, so the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling gods will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins just south of here. I will look there, thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
Thanks. That was surprisingly easy. And once again, with surprisingly very little murder.
God explosion!
So, bathhouse around yonder. I kind of like Lincolnshire so far. Oh, didn't intend on doing that. So far, a lot of my quests in this area have been, you know, murder optional kind of quests. I like that. It's very, it's making me practice my stealth abilities. I feel like I have to go down through the secret tunnel here. Shh. It's all okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm a little confused. The symbol says 14 meters. It says at my height. Unless it means here.
Remember, God punishes those who wish ill upon... Go on.
Ill upon who?
Eh? Oh, sorry, I was miles away. What?
Christ Jesus, you haven't got enough brains in your head to blink, have you?
That's a pretty good insult. Holy crap, Goliath. That guy, guy's gonna take a hit or two. You know what, though? I don't actually think I need to kill anyone in this area. Let me take a look. Look. Doesn't look like there's any items of significant value. Something over here. A little bit of titanium. But I just need to get down into here. So I don't even know why I'm considering murder when I can easily get down into this area without murder. Alright. Super stealth. Oh. Alright, super stealth was not super great, but, I mean, mediocre. Moving forward. Quite the slide. Alright.
These tunnels run deep. Was the Ealdorman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
That's a baddie, right? I'm not losing my mind. Yeah.
Damn it!
Good night. all stealth. Not even gonna know there's anyone in here. It's a big underground area. Looks like a noise trap. Old Lincoln sewers. I thought the noise traps were more ominous. Like, I genuinely thought, first time I saw them, that it's like a...
Mercians traipsing across our routes. Come.
That noise traps were a guarantee of people hearing you, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Holy crap. That was a weird ass glitch. The guy just jumped at me. Like he climbed up through here and he just teleported to my face. Anyways, that mostly clears out this area. One guy down there, by himself, thinking how cool he is. He's like, I'm a master at arms. Who could even murder me? I am unmurderable. But I want to show him how good my stealth has gotten. So I'm going to stealth him. Look at that. Perfect. Boom! Easy. Easy clap. And that's another area we cleaned off, all stealth, all the time. That's just what I bring to this game, a level of class and distinction. That really reminds me of the true meaning of Assassin's Creed. What I'm not bringing to this game is figuring out where these lootables are. Alright, just some supplies. Okay, this is definitely here. Is it just, oh, it's just down here, isn't it? I was thinking it was going to be some sort of weird puzzle. It's just lying in the middle of the area. Dang it! And last thing should be right here, right? It's a key somewhere that way. But yeah, not hidden. Beautiful longbow. Looks like we have to keep going this way. It's weird, they usually hide these wealth items a little better. In this area, it appears that the game is just sending you straight to them. Alright, so there's a key down that way. The quest clearly says that this is the right direction. I'm wondering, how do I get to that there key over there. Unless I got lost in the sewer. I don't think I have. It should just be that way. I don't know how to go in that direction. Color me confused. There's probably a direction I can go in here. I think it might just be much more of a winding maze down here, and I think. So, I'm going to look for this wealth item. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, I was gonna look for this, well, I guess it's not a wealth item, it's just a crate. But I have a feeling that once I look for this crate, it would take me towards the way forward, which it did. Just down here. Alright. Roaring Meg Spring. So a much bigger area than I would have given it credit for. Let me take a look at the map how big this area has been. Yeah, so ways underground. Ways underground yet. Where did that wealth? Oh, this key is right there. But the symbol is taking me here.
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well.
Typically happens.
A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the Ealdorman passed this way.
Kinda looks like the Ealdorman snuck out the back door.
Useful if I had a door to match it.
I take it from that little hint there that I was supposed to find that key. We'll find it. I think I just found it a little early. Weirdly, I kept on seeing the symbol for... Oh, no, never mind. I was remembering the symbol for some armor I found, but I realized that was a while ago. You know what? That key might have actually been the next clue. Because the next hint goes this way. Right? Beautiful. Everything lines up. Anything for me to look at in here before I look at the quest want me to move? No. Orvin, we have received an offer from an unnamed Saxon requesting safe passage through the sewers to Bolingbrook. The amount is considerable, which leads me to believe they have something of great value they cannot afford to be seen with. Insist on seeing what it is before accepting their offer. If it merits it, double the amount. If they refuse, kill them.
A Saxon
Lucian.
nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbrook Castle.
It looks like that means he's off to Bolingbrook, right? That's what I would assume.
Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits. Paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Ealdorman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbrook Castle. That's my best lead.
That's a cool little cutscene. But it looks like Bolingbrook Castle is going to be my next destination. I'm really excited to find this Ealdorman.
Fresh air.
Yeah, sewers are not pretty... I was really hoping I wouldn't have to land in that water. Sewers, not a great place. Looks like, we're not going that far. I'm very much... Okay. I don't know, that was... I'm very much, immersed in the game right now. And I'm very much feeling Eivor's pain. So it's like when Eivor's fallen into sewers, I'm feeling grossed out. I'm gonna take a little quick second to get the little skill tree improvement. Perfect attack. I really want to get the other one. But I feel like this one is going to be more helpful to me right away. The other one being the one up there, which I don't fully remember what it was. But I'm going to do this. And try to get perfect attack. The other one is battlefield cremation, yeah. So hardcore, but it sounds cool, right? Guy's a bit of a drama queen, right? So anyways, we're off to Bolingbroke. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know how far north we are. Oh yeah, we're just roving around here. Oh, I guess there is one more synchronization point in Lincoln I did not realize. All the way up top. Anyways, looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna find the Ealdorman soon, right? I gotta be pretty close to being on his trail. Alright, see you, Parsifal. I go on my own at this point. Getting a lot of little waypoints in these missions. It's like every mission is just a little bit of the journey. That's a nice little entrance. The Ealdorman's probably a pal here, right? Shouldn't need to kill anyone. I mean, there's a key over there. I know what it's for. Oh my god, that was so terrible. Well, this isn't gonna be classy at all.
Getting away from me.
Sorry guys, I tried to be stealthy. I really did. But there's a time for stealth and a time for murder. And we're definitely not at that time for stealth anymore. Alright, where's that key that I came in here for? My god, key wasn't even in here. Key's on some guy who's out there. No, I really do feel like this whole area can be like, oh yeah, actually the the guy I'm working for is actually the bad guy. I really can't, can I? Do a lot of damage. Oh my god, I'm trying not to kill everyone in here. I don't really see options at this point though. Their life or mine.
So slow.
Can't even see who I'm shooting anymore. Just everyone. On the other hand, at least I can get all this loot now. That's the glass half full kind of way of looking at it, right? And there were some of the guards who didn't seem to notice that everyone else died. I don't take it that those are the good guards. Alright. So after that, at best, a rough start, and at worst, serial murder of my allies, I think we're back on track. Sorry, buddy. It just felt more appropriate for me to kill that guy. Some of these guys really don't seem to care about everyone being dead. They're very much the not my job, not my prob kind of people. You know what? I can't respect that kind of lackadaisical approach to their duties. I expect more from them. And that's how I will rationalize killing everyone who gets between me and the armor I will promptly be taking.
Hey, now! You're dead!
This is a full-on fortress attack I'm doing here. A full-on fortress attack. I'm just doing by myself. Like a baller. Thought this was gonna be just a chill episode. Not much planned. Hello.
Out of options, dog.
You know what? If you guys didn't want to be dead, you shouldn't have been so murderable.
God won't let us lose.
I mean, my God will. What's the issue with you putting faith in God? You gotta put your faith in the right one, right? Chop chop! Alright. Thanks for the weapon, guys. I really need this. Gallows Glock trousers. So I'm going to continue my slow but ever-present base invasion by myself. There he is. This is so weird. It's like every single assault I've had to do in the entire game. Except instead of it being a castle assault where I've had hundreds of allies to help me do it, it's just me doing this by myself.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
I wonder if I could... Unintentional. Unintentional. Oh my God. Screw it.
Christ is surely with us.
The advantage.
That was so unintentional, guys. But unintentional or not, I'm gonna have to murder now.
1-2, brother.
Bring it. So you think the Ealdorman's gonna be excited to see me after I killed everyone? To my young swan, we are blessed to be here with the wolves of Lincolnshire. It is here, the lush lands of Hatfield Chase, where we exchange with the kings of smaller kingdoms, still with each their glowing throne. As Alfred noted, the hunt here is plentiful: wolves, foxes, and even the occasional bear. Remember, we are yellow bellies from the Wapentake and the ancient hollows. Our sheep graze the mustard fields, and our poppy heads make us happy. When you hunt, remember that you are part of the long line of Anglian kings of Lindsey. Good folk and yellow bellies, from Woden to God, your father, Hundebriot Rex of the Lindsey folk. I don't want to say for sure, but I don't think he's gonna like me much. Because I probably just killed everyone, you know? In my defense, I didn't mean to kill everyone. Things just kind of got away from me. Note from the Crozier. A little Order of the Ancients clue in here. I'm kind of thinking this whole area is going to be Order of the Ancients related. Which I didn't think it was, but they're really talking about it since I got here. Alright. The game is not confirming it to me, but I'm assuming Ealdorman is behind this door. Hello, Ealdorman, whatever your name was. You're not here? Hello?
My lord, you carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. Thank you, beautiful Gallivan. So firm is your loyalty. None know me as well as you do.
Hi. I'm confused.
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing?
Is he dead?
Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
That's messed up.
Your Ealdorman is long past the days of good conversation.
Yet still he makes good company. I've been instructed to wash and prepare his earthly vessel.
Instructed by whom?
Soldiers. They brought him here as he protested, feebly. I did my best to make him comfortable, until he slipped away.
Why has your Ealdorman's death been obscured? The people of Lincolnshire deserve to know his fate. Hunwald, above all.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something.
I mean, you figure it would be something on him, right?
I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
And she cray. The genealogy of the Anglian kings of the Lindsey. Our kings who under God and Woden ruled shall be remembered. Their line is endless as the great sky as they ruled the land of the Lindisi. From the Britons and the Anglians alike we kneel to them. Woden, Creta, Quidgos, Cadbid, Bubba, Beda, Biscop, Anfrut, Eta, Alfred, Hungar, Hunbjorth, Hundwald. The final name is scratched out with a monk's plume. So, Hundwald is a king? Maybe? Game wants me to look over there. I'm gonna take a quick peek over here. It's probably the way out.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news.
I'm assuming this is just an exit. Yep. Alright, it wasn't entirely what I expected. It wasn't entirely not what I expected. You know? Look how far that quest took me, though. That's where we started off in Lincoln. We somehow managed to get all the way out there. I'm just gonna fast travel my way back, because it's crazy far. I did not expect, Lincoln's, Hunwald's father to be dead. I thought we would get to him before he died, and he'd just be dying or something, and eventually power would go to Hunwald, because he's obviously my ally. But it appears that's not gonna happen, which seems interesting. Right, so yeah, back to the villa.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
And it was pretty easy to sneak past him last time. It's weird that this is a distrust area. Does Hunwald have no pull? I think we can decloak. Oh, I guess you have to be cloaked for these cutscenes. Oh, maybe not. Hunwald is though.
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it.
Let's keep
Please
steady.
Lady Hunwald. You are now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain, last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
Probably King
You
Ceolwulf,
need a new
right?
Ealdorman here, and it falls to King Ceolwulf to make that choice.
But once we find agreement, Eivor, the nobles here will convene a Shire moot to select a new candidate. The winner will stand before the king for approval.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
Someone in the Shire
Let's try to not get Hunwald dead.
If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush, I will.
The Shire moot is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Ealdorman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward.
Don't trust
Under
that
my
guy.
care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
I feel like this mystery is very much not at rest, because we have so many questions. For example, who did this and why?
With Hunbeor's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
But anyways, I'm now welcome in Lincoln, which is pretty...
I should follow her.
Which is pretty solid. And we got two more quests for the Lincoln saga. And 4 more skill points. So anyways, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave this episode off. We got a lot done. We made a fair amount of progress into this Lincoln saga. And try to figure out where we're going to go next with this. So I think in terms of skill tree, I'm going to get this perfect attack. Looks pretty perfect to me. I don't think I'll quite be able to get it right now. I'm approaching power 200 real fast. And yeah, seems like there's only 2 quests here. I think it's going to branch together, and I'm going to end up being an ally with Lincoln at the end of it. I really don't want the bishop to get it. He doesn't seem like he's that bad. I mean, at least he apologized. But I'm leaning towards a Thane if, you know, our new friend doesn't get this. But anyways, at least I'm welcome in Lincoln now, and I don't have to worry about being stabbed from walking around, which would make it a lot easier to collect loot. But anyways, that was it for this episode. Hope to see you guys in the next one. We're going to be finishing up the Lincolnshire saga, and, yeah. See you there. Bye.